Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's full body Pilates workout. And we're going to be focusing on building strong legs, core muscles, and also improving our balance. So we have a nice mixture of exercises here today to work on all of those areas. We'll just do a gentle warm up here, bringing the knee up to your chest. Now straight away, even in the warm up, we'll talk about drawing the belly button in, engaging the transversus abdominis. And one thing with Pilates is it's a great form of exercise to train your pelvic floor muscles and also that deep layer that we call the TA or the transversus abdominis. Let's hold the hands out to the side, just draw that knee up. Breathe in, breathe out as the knee comes up, breathe in again, and breathe out. Now with the breathing in Pilates, it does slow you down a little bit, and that's good, so that you perform each exercise with correct form. Now if you're not sure where your transversus is, it's that deep abdominal muscle group that acts as a corset, and it wraps around our center and tucks in to the back muscles here. And it's very important for protecting the organs. And if you cough or sneeze, that's the muscle that you will feel. And let's do two more, and last one. Now bring those arms into the middle. We'll just do a little hip opener here, the rainbow legs, just to stretch out those hips. Keep your back nice and straight. So what we need to do first is, when we're doing Pilates exercises, we need to learn how our body functions. So the first thing we do is we draw in the pelvic floor muscles. So it's literally like you're trying to stop yourself from going to the toilet or gas escaping. So you tense up front and back because your pelvic floor muscles extend from the front to the back. And that then we'll start with pelvic floor, and then we draw the belly button to the spine to engage the transversus abdominis, and then the rectus abdominis, the muscle group that we see. If we have a low body fat percentage, that will follow too. Then we'll also bring obliques into play as well today. A lot of Pilates exercises, the rectus abdominis and the obliques, they come into play by keeping the spine stable. So Pilates is a great way to work on keeping your spine in a stable position, which is very important to keep your spine healthy. It makes you stronger for things like strength training. So when you go to do your strength training, let's do another two and another one. Okay, open the legs a little wider than about hip distance. Sit into a little seat and reach. Nice big stretch over your head here. Point those knees out so that they're not caving in. Feel the glutes switching on here as you sit, and rise out of it. And reach. Let's do last two. One, bring the feet together, cross and cross. And we reach a little bit here. Think about lengthening out the body with each of these exercises today. Now you will need a mat if you have working on a hard floor. If you're on a carpeted area, you may be okay. Have a towel or something handy though, if you don't have an exercise mat. I have a little Pilates pillow, which you do see me use regularly in our some of our workouts. You don't need anything like that. A little cushion will do fine. And that's just if your hamstrings are tight. It can come in handy for one of the exercises today. Lift a little higher if you can. Get those hamstrings nice and warm. Last 4 and 3, 2, and last one. Now bring the legs out wide, little seat again, reach across. across. Down and across. Push away. Work those chest muscles. Push away. Now we're working with a sequence of 15 seconds to transition or to have a little rest, 45 to do the work. So if you need more rest time, just add on another 5 seconds there, that's fine. So you work for 20, 40. And if you can't get to the floor, some of these exercises can be done up on a step. I do have a little household step here. So you can sit on the step and then you can perform the same move. And I'll talk you through it as we get to them. Let's do 2 more. Breathe out as you push away, breathe in as you come back. Well done. Let's circle the arms. Little step touch. And circle, and circle. And we do have, it's a good few floor moves today. We're working the chest in a very modified push-up exercise. We're working the glutes as well with that one. Some exercises for the legs and lots of exercises to train your abdominals, your transversus abdominis, and your pelvic floor. Now other way, circle around, circle. Nice big moves. Good, that feels really nice. Now we're going to start with a big leg exercise, big leg and glute exercise. And a nice stretch, dynamic stretch for your tummy muscles or your core muscles. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and last one. I'm going to start the clock. Just before I do, let me just do a few little stationary walks. I always think it's nice just to release the feet a little bit. And you watch me here as I show you the first one. So we're going to get into a nice wide stance. I'm going to sit down and stretch across. So working the legs, working the glutes, nice stretch for your tummy. And it's a nice move to start today's Pilates workout with because it's going to further warm up those abdominals. All right, let's get started. 15 seconds to go. I'll do a few of those little stationary moves with you there. Gently pressing the heel into the floor. Okay, let's get into that position. Okay, drop, reach across. Nice big arm moves here. Sit down, turn on the toe a little bit. That really helps with range of movement for your nice side bend here. Breathe in, exhale. That's it. Tailbone down to the floor, chest stays high. And down and reach. And down and reach. We get one more. Down and reach. Lovely. Feeling really stretched already. Now we want to just do a little march there to keep your body moving somewhat. We have a knee to chest for 2, and then same side, oblique twist. So reach nice and high, point your toe. 1 and 2, and twist for 2. So it's very important that we draw that belly button in. First of all, do that little pelvic floor contraction for me. So it's like you're trying to stop any wee escaping or gas escaping, and then pull the belly button to the spine simultaneously. 1 and 2. Make each move really long, very precise. And you really feel all the muscles in the core working hard. And we'll just finish out the little twists. Excellent job. So today is nice and slow, controlled moves. We'll just keep the body moving just for about 10 seconds of our 15, and then we'll get into position. Okay, turn slightly to the side there. Reach right up, point your toe. And squeeze. Squeeze it out. So 2 and 2 here. Reach. Oops, reach, don't fall over. 1 and 2. So really make sure you're engaging to help with balance. 1 and 2. Just drawing that knee up to your rib cage is great work for the abdominals. Don't be tempted to rush. Slow, slow, and finish out for 2. Well done. Okay, now we have a standing leg circle. You don't have to make it too big. If you really need help, you can hold a chair here or go to the wall. Small circle is fine. Work your upper body, hold out those arms, or you can keep them in prayer position in front of you. Or you can make it challenging by holding them up over your head. So you have options here, and this is wonderful for hip mobility, strengthening those hips, working on your core as well, so you really feel how the rectus abdominis and the obliques are fighting hard to stop you from tipping over. Feel that standing leg working hard. Put down your toe if you're losing your balance. Draw a full circle for me. Well done. Give your arms a rest. Shake out the legs if you need to. Okay, we're going to do the other side now. So either arms out in prayer position over your head, or hold on to something if you need to. Okay, engaging the abdominals in case you've lost it. And draw that circle. Give yourself lots of space here. That's it. If you want to work really hard, reach up over the head. And full circle. Nice and slow. Now we're heading down to the floor next for a bear crawl walk. So we're going to go into bear crawl position with the knees hovering above the ground. Lovely exercise to develop strength in your abdominals because you're down in a plank position, and great for the shoulders. So building up some shoulder strength with the next one, just using our own body weight. Excellent. So you may need a mat for this one. So down we go into bear crawl, 4-point kneeling. Let your knees hover above the floor a couple of inches. Step in for 2, step back for 2. Now if you find this really difficult, keep going there if you want to try that one. You can just go back to your bear crawl or 4-point kneeling shoulder taps. That'll be very, very basic position to get you ready for this one. And back. Forward and back. We're going to turn around and do single leg stretch next. Very popular Pilates exercise, and one I include a lot in my strength workouts. But if you find it difficult, you can try it on a kitchen chair or come a little bit lower to an ottoman or household step and just do the same thing. You're just up a little bit higher. Keep your hips still here now, no rocking the hips, and step it back. Okay, come down onto your knees, rotate the body. Down vertebrae by vertebrae. Breathe in one leg, exhale second leg. And you can leave your hands behind your head if you really are suffering with neck issues when you do abdominal work on the floor. Or if you can, let go, extend your leg. That's it, keep breathing. And point the toe, point. Watch that your chin is not on your chest. That's a big mistake people make, or they tend to extend the neck. So there should be a fist gap between your chin and your chest. Look out between your legs here. Just imagine it's like a little window you have to look out. Keep going. Feeling the tension really building in those abdominal muscle groups. Excellent job. Now, bring yourself up. We're going to go into obliques, roll back. So tailbone down to the floor, pubic bone down to the floor, hands extended in front of you. Look forward, breathe in to get ready. Exhale, look at your thumb. Breathe in, other side. Exhale. Breathe in to return. So breathe in to get ready. Breathe out, look at your thumb. Breathe in to return and exhale, opposite side. Make sure when you're going back that you have your abdominals engaged. That's it, you feel tension around your middle. Sit up tall, tailbone, pubic bone heading down to the floor. Good work. Okay, now we're into the exercise now to work the chest and a little bit for some glutes. So back to your 4-point kneeling. Bring your leg up. So we're going to go, bring the leg down, up, into push-up. Okay, so down, up, and it's a very basic box push-up position. So quite easy and doable if you are used to doing the push-ups from on both knees, or most definitely when you do push-ups, full push-ups off your toes. Up and down. Come back up, foot up. Squeeze out those glutes now, really get your bottom muscles worked. Down, up, push up. Down, up, push up, good. Now I'm going to give your chest muscles a break, so we'll come back to this one further down the workout. So just take note what leg you work there. For me it was the right. Okay, now we have double leg kick, hamstring work. Lie on one cheek, put your hands on the lower part of your back there. We're going to do 3 little pulses with our legs, so 3 little leg curls. 1, 2, 3. Extend. Lie your face down the other way and repeat. 1, 2, 3. Extend. Turn your head, lie the opposite way. 1, 2, 3. Great for the back, great for the hamstrings. Nice posterior chain exercise. Extend and lie the other way. 1, 2, 3. Keep going, come on. 3 pulses. 2, 3. Extend, lie down. 1, 2, 3, and we'll just get that extension in. Well done, that feels really good. Now our chest has had a little break, and we'll go into the other side, the other leg now for our push-up. Okay, so bring that leg up. So we're going to go down, up, and then do your push-up. Push-up, good. Squeeze out your glutes. Down, up, and into push-up. Try and keep the body nice and square. Down, up, into push-up. Come on, keep going. We're heading into a shoulder bridge next. Down, up, push-up, good. Down, up, down, up, and finish out with that push-up. Well done. Really feeling the glutes really feel worked with that one. Okay, now we're into a shoulder bridge. So again, an exercise we do quite regularly with our strength workouts. So engaging the abdominals, bring yourself up into a shoulder bridge, squeeze your glutes. Now if you want to keep it a nice simple move, just bring your leg up and down. Okay, up and tap the floor. If you want to make it a little harder, extend that leg. And we're working the hamstrings here. Lift and lower. Now don't bring the leg lower than the stationary leg, so just in line with it. You can have a little peek. Just make sure that you're holding that bridge. This is quite a challenging exercise. Use your hands as a little bit of support. Lift and lower. Don't arch the back now, keep the back nice and straight. Again, using the muscles in around the abdominals. You may not think this is a tummy exercise. Rest down, we've got the other side. It's very, very much working the obliques, the rectus abdominis to stop us from rocking and rolling in our hips. And if you're doing your little pelvic floor contraction, and then into your rectus, your transversus, that's That's it, squeeze out those glutes. Is a lot to remember. Remember, tap the floor here, bend the knee. If your hamstrings are tight, it can be challenging. It's a modification there. I'm going to make it a little harder. Try and hold that bridge position. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now the next exercise, in Pilates, it's known as the breaststroke prep. So when you hear prep, it's just an easier version. It's preparing you for the more difficult version. Now, I think it's more commonly known as cobra. So let's work our way, go around, and we'll work our back muscles now. So down we go, gently drop your chest down using the triceps. Okay, so you can make this harder by putting your hands at your side if you want to. Keep the legs close together, breathe in to get ready. Exhale to lift, inhale to hold, exhale down. So four counts for the breathing. Breathe in, breathe out, inhale, lower down. Feel your back muscles working here. Feels really nice. Well done. Now we're going to just do a little stretch back, and we're going to come up and we're going to work on our balance. Now another exercise that's very common in our strength workouts, this is our single leg deadlift. Okay, so we're going to reach down, bring your leg forward. You don't have to come up into a big knee raise. You can even put your foot down there for balance. And you can place your foot down on the ground for balance if you need to. Now, we're just looking for a few good reps here. Don't worry too much about getting lots and lots of reps. Reach down. Touch the floor if you just need to regain your balance a little bit. Some days your balance will be better than others. That's it. Give yourself some space there so you're not kicking anything behind. Well done. Okay, let's do the other leg. All right, now, so again, it's important that we are maintaining that nice engagement in around our abdominals here to stop us from tipping over. Retract the shoulder blades down, shoulders down, I should say, away from the earlobes. And back. Don't worry if you can't get your leg to extend too far back behind you. Just do what you can here. That's it. Just working on that balance. Most definitely working on leg strength. Even bodyweight exercises, you can get wonderful leg strength. You can really feel the thigh muscles here working hard, the quads, your hamstrings as you extend your body back, and your glutes. And also don't forget the ankle here. It's working really hard. Feel how much it's quivering there. This is great for your coordination and balance. Now another standing exercise. We're going to do a little plie squat. So we're going to go down and reach up. And this is a lovely one. Again, for leg strength, glute strength, general full body mobility. That's it. If you want to work on your calf muscles, come up onto your toes as you extend those arms up to the ceiling. Sit your hips low and extend up. This feels really nice. Reach up, try not to fall forward. And if you have time, it would be lovely to do that again, that whole workout again, or maybe another day. Just keep going with it. I really would encourage you to do these exercises on a regular basis. Well done. Now a nice standing abdominal exercise. Elbows out in front, nice loose fists so you don't bring tension. 2. Tension down your arm, and then we're doing 3 on one leg and 3 on the other. So let's get ready for this one. Okay. 2, 3. So you're holding the tension there in the middle. Nice and slow and controlled. That's it. 1, 2, and 3. Switch. 1. So alternating sides. So both legs get involved. 2, 3. Now for the last 2 exercises, we're heading back down to the floor. Okay, so we're doing something called a half roll back. So that prepares you for the full roll back. But today we are going to do half. And then we're heading into a spine twist, which is one where you may need a little cushion if your hamstrings are tight. So you can have something beside you there, handy, a pillow. So sitting upright, look your head down a little bit like your obliques roll back. Breath in to prepare. Breathe out, making sure you're holding that core engagement. Breathe in. Return to the start. It's a lovely stretch for the lower back. And again. Lovely work. And you can do it a second time if you want to. Now this is where you may need a little bit of cushioning underneath your bottom. You can keep your knees bent as well. We're going to hold the arms out either side and we're going to do 3 pulses one side, 3 pulses the other. Breathe in to get ready. Breathe out. 2, 3. Back to the middle. Inhale, exhale. 2, 3. Your exhale are 3 short little pulses. Keep your back nice and straight, tailbone down to the floor. Pubic bone down to the floor, that's it. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Lovely move for the obliques. You can really feel your side, your waistline muscles working hard here. And because we're sitting up nice and tall, just wonderful for the posture. Let's finish this side and back. Well done. What a lovely, lovely workout. Let me just switch off the beeper. What a lovely workout that was today. Feeling really, really stretched. The tummy muscles worked very nicely. So let's do a little bit of a stretch before we finish out. And again, if you need cushioning, these little Pilates pillows are just absolutely wonderful. So stepping the foot forward, go into a little, this is a modified hip flexor stretch. Now if you want to increase this stretch, you just hold on to your foot and very carefully draw your foot up, your heel up towards your butt cheek there, your backside. That's it. It's quite intense, so if it's too difficult for you, just stay with the modified version here. You can reach up. That can further increases the stretch into the hip. This feels really nice. Breathe throughout it. Okay, put your hands down on the floor. Feel a nice stretch there going into the inside of your leg, the groin. Feels good. Okay, come up into plank. Hold your plank. Again, you should probably feel the plank working after doing your abdominal exercises. You shouldn't feel your hips start sinking, nor your bum cheeks or your butt cheeks going to the ceiling. Nice neutral spine. Now put your opposite knee onto the mat, or if you're using a cushion, and then we'll just do the opposite side. Find that balance. And you might find one side's a little tighter than the other, that's okay. If you're doing this more advanced stretch, take your time with it. Reach forward. Don't worry about getting your heel right up to your bottom, just somewhere in that area will do fine. If that's too much for you, release your foot. You might find that you can actually get into that position, but holding it is extremely difficult. So try and hold it for maybe 5 to 10 seconds, release it into a more modified stretch like this, and just keep repeating. Now, other side. Feel that lovely stretch on the inside of your leg. That feels really nice. And hold it. You can come up if you want to and just make the stretch a little bit more advanced. Good. Just taking your knee off your mat. Just does that for you. Okay, well done. Now lift up, step back into that plank position. Move any obstacles out of your way. That's good. And then drop down to your knees and we'll do bird dog. So in your 4-point kneeling, one arm goes forward, the opposite leg will point back behind you, your neck is relaxed. Abdominals are still working hard. Still feeling tension around your center. And hold. That's it. And if you're wobbling, if you feel like your body is wobbling, don't worry about it. Just keep at it. You will improve. Other side now if you haven't changed over. That was a lovely. I actually really built up a good sweat with that today now. I didn't think I would. Well, my muscles were working hard. Sit back and relax. And if you can get your bottom to your heels now, you're going to be getting a lovely stretch here for the front of the legs. I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. If you found a few of those exercises a little bit tricky, I know they are. Pilates can be a little bit complicated. The double leg kick in particular, that was the one where we're relying on our tummy and we're relying on one side and we switched our head to the other side and you were doing a little pulse for your hamstrings. And exercise 10, that may need a little bit of practice. Okay, so you might need to just practice that before you actually get down and do it in your workout. The shoulder bridge, that was a challenging one today again for the hamstrings. And again, that might need just a little bit of practice or a little bit of work before you begin, or just stick to the modified versions as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. You did a wonderful job. And if you did like the video, just let me know down below and I will bring more Pilates workouts for you. It was a nice slow. We slowed down the pace a little bit today and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'll see you in the next one. Have a lovely day.